All right, good evening. The hour of 7 o'clock having arrived, and a quorum of voters being present, it is my distinct pleasure to call to order the 2021 Town of Tewksbury Special Town Meeting. My name is Scott Wilson, and I am honored to serve in the role of moderator for tonight's town meeting. These are still unusual times due to the pandemic, but we will do our best to make this town meeting a familiar experience. If you could help us by wearing your mask or face coverings, following the entry and exit signs, and social distancing when in a crowd, that would be great. Take note of the exits at the front and back of the gym, and also the restrooms are located in the rear just through the doors. Let the record show that a properly served and returned warrant is in possession. I'm going to ask you to stand while we recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. As we begin our meeting, I hope that we are able to conduct the meeting professionally as it was on Monday night. Speakers may disagree with any official, with any voter, volunteer, or any board. As long as we treat each other respectfully, this meeting should go smoothly. Residents refusing to conduct themselves in a manner befitting this body will be asked to cede the floor and potentially be escorted from the meeting in an egregious case. Let's work together to address the issues before this body fairly and efficiently. This meeting is being recorded. As we move through the articles, presenters on the articles will be allowed to speak first on the article before I open the floor to debate. A voter desiring to speak should approach the microphone before me, await for recognition, and then identify oneself by name and street address for the record. I ask all board members to do the same. Each speaker is allowed up to 5 minutes to speak on an article. Please speak clearly into the microphone so the body can hear you. I will let you know when you have 30 seconds left on your time by tapping the podium. When you hear the tapping, it is your signal to wrap up your remarks. Please be sure your ribbon is showing so counters can see it when we take standing counts. Let me introduce Mr. Rob Tewksbury, the chairman of the Finance Committee. The sole job of the Finance Committee is to advise town meeting. Mr. Tewksbury will present motions on most articles, except where we have a petitioner or another board as the appropriate party. Mr. Tewksbury, may I have a motion to waive the reading of the warrant articles?
So moved, Mr. Moderator.
We have a motion on the floor to waive the reading of the warrant articles. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. If you're opposed, signify by saying no. That motion passes. Mr. Tewksbury, may I have a motion to permit the following persons to address the meeting?
Mr. Moderator, I move to allow certain anticipated non-residents to speak on issues including Assistant Town Manager Steve Sadwick, Fire Chief Joe Kearns, Superintendent of Schools Chris Malone, School Business Manager David Libby, DPW Superintendent Brian Gilbert, Town Engineer Kevin Hardeman, Town Council Kevin Feely, and others, some of whom may be asked to answer resident questions.
All right. All those in favor of the motion to allow these non-residents to speak, please signify by saying aye. Aye. If opposed, please signify by saying no. That motion passes unanimously. I'm just wondering if there's a voter out there, just check your lapel and see if you've lost your ribbon. somebody drop theirs. I don't want you not to be able to vote when you want to, but if you do, just sneak on up here to the town clerk and she'll hand it off to you. All right, let's take up Article 1.
The Finance Committee moves to adopt Article 1, transfer $530,830 for the purpose of the article.
Is there any discussion on the article? Seeing none, all those in favor of passing Article 1, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, signify by saying no. The Article 1 passes unanimously. Article 2.
The Finance Committee moves to adopt Article 2, transfer $479,674 from free cash for the purpose of the article.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor of adopting and transferring of $479,674 in Article 2, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Those opposed signify by saying no. Article 2 passes unanimously. Article 3. I believe it's being presented by the town manager.
Thank you, Mr. Moderator. This article was seeking an amendment under the line that says street lights bond anticipation note interest $19,000. We would just like to strike the word interest.
Have that in writing. Okay. So we have an amendment to change the final line from streetlight bond application notes, removing the word interest. Is there any discussion on that amendment? All those in favor of passing the amendment as stated for Article 3, please signify by saying aye. Are there any opposed? The amendment passes. Article 3.
The Finance Committee moves to adopt, as amended, Article 3, transfer $120,326 from free cash for the purpose of the article.
Come on up. If you could just give us your name and address for the record.
Yep. Ann Hagstrom, 125 Livingston. I was just wondering if you can...
Can you do me a favor? You can pull that microphone down closer. There you go.
I was just hoping that you could explain what upgrades are going to be made to the Livingston Recreation Field, since it's really only used for voting, I think.
Thank you. What we're planning to do with the Livingston Recreation Building is to upgrade the electric panel within the building. Then we're going to look to clean out the building, get rid of some of the old items that are in there. We're also going to look to replace the windows, replace the doors, and just make some general improvements to the building itself. The $19,000 may not get us all of the way there, but it will be a start.
Thank you.
Any other questions or comments? All right. We'll take a vote on Article 3. Finance Committee moved to adopt Article 3, so as amended. Thank you. So all those in favor of approving Article 3 as amended, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, signify by saying no. Article 3 passes. Okay. Appreciate it. Article 4.
The Finance Committee moves to adopt Article 4, transfer $4,824.78 from library salaries for the purpose of the article.
Welcome.
Mr. Moderator, Donna Gill, 12 Ellington Road. Could I just ask the town manager, what department is responsible for these late bills? It says from library salaries, but it doesn't say what department it's going to.
The Evokru bill is for the DPW. That was for water chemicals for the water treatment plant. And City Hall Systems is the treasurer collector's office. That bill just came in late and wasn't paid.
Thank you.
Seeing no other discussion?
Elizabeth Keary, 50 Langley Lane. Why are we using the word city when we're a town?
That's the name of the vendor.
Pardon?
That's the name of the vendor we use. The name of their company is City Hall Systems.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Any other comments or questions? All right. We'll take up Article 4. It's an article that requires a 9/10 vote. Hold on one sec. Hold on one second. I'm sorry. Should I stand? Have them just stand and make a comment? All right. So I'll take this vote in reverse. All those opposed to Article 4, please signify by standing. I see no one standing. All those in favor of Article 4, please signify by standing. 10, 20, 30, 40, 48. 48, thank you. That's a unanimous vote. Mr. Kosmarski.
Mr. Moderator, I motion to adjourn the May 5, 2021 special town meeting sine die.
All those in favor of adjourning special town meeting, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Any opposed, signify by saying no. Special town meeting is adjourned, and we will resume at 7:30, the annual town meeting. Thank you.